Hi guys. So today I'm going to leave the face filter off. I'm dealing with some issues with fibro and I want you to understand the pain of it. Right now my face is swollen. I have redness here. You can see that the swelling of it is a lot. My arms are also a little bit red. I did go outside a little bit today and the heat and the sun got to me. The other thing I'm dealing with and I want to talk about, I'm having raspberry tea with a touch of honey because my throat is giving me issues. Now, something I want to talk about that I have never touched on, and it's called dysphagia. In prior videos, you will notice that I struggle with speech and I struggle with swallowing and acid reflux a lot. There's an answer for that, and if you look here, it explains it. It's called dysphagia. Difficulty swallowing is a common, often under-recognized symptom in people with fibromyalgia, affecting over 50% of patients in some studies. It is associated with orofacial pain, muscle weakness, and fatigue, sometimes causing food to feel stuck in the throat. Management includes speech-language pathology, SLP intervention, diet modification, and treating underlying pain. As a child, I was choked, I was abused, I dealt with a lot of things, and then into my teenhood, I was also choked, starved, you name it. So these are trauma symptoms, but because I have fibromyalgia and the nervous system, the vagus nerve especially, if it is affected, it will cause issues. So a lot of people that have DID also have some sort of chronic pain. I happen to have fibromyalgia. My nervous system is, I'll just come out and say it's screwed. So anyway, this is what we're going to touch on today. Now here you see mechanism. While not fully understood, it is likely caused by a combination of muscle pain, weakness, fatigue, potential nerve issues associated with fibromyalgia. The other thing you'll notice is my speech flups up more when I am in pain, and that is due to brain fog, disassociation, and speech issues. The other issue I have is when I eat, which is a pretty common sign. When I eat, I drink. Eat, drink, eat, drink. I can't swallow properly, and I never have ever since I was a young child. And sometimes I would try to eat too quickly and I would choke. So even today I can't. It's difficulty. I have difficulty with eating. Now here are what are the 3 signs of dysphagia? Sorry. Pain while swallowing, not being able to swallow, feeling as if food is stuck in the throat or chest or behind the breastbone, drooling, harshness. Might not be able to finish this video. Food coming back up called regurgitation, and I have that every time I eat, unless I take they have these little gas X pills, or mint helps a lot. Frequent heartburn, food or stomach acid backing up into the throat. Now this here is a link to a YouTube video I found very helpful, and it's called Unraveling the Link Between Fibromyalgia and Dysphagia. And the woman explains everything in great detail. She can probably explain it better than I can, so check it out. This here is resources that will help you to understand the link between dysphagia and fibromyalgia more. There's a ton of research on this. Please check it out. If you're dealing with this issue, there is no real cure, but there is stuff that you can do, that you can drink. I prefer raspberry tea. It's an anti-inflammatory with a little bit of honey and a tiny bit of orange juice, which gives it a better flavor. So this is my second cup today. Now, next you will see the impact of daily life. Today, I can't brush my hair. It hurts my head. I am swollen in here. My doctor on Tuesday noticed that my thyroid on my right side is swollen. I'm not wearing anything other than this soft shirt because I hurt. So this is impacting my daily life. And it states here, quality of life. Dysphagia, even if not severe, reduces the quality of life due to fear of choking, reduced enjoyment of food, and weight loss. I'll go all day and not eat because I'm scared to eat. And then when I do eat, I will overeat and then try not to eat again. And then I get sleepy and disoriented, and I fight with this daily. Psychosocial distress. The inability to eat normal can lead to anxiety, depression, and social withdrawal. And I don't like going out to eat. The other thing is my brother also seems to have a lot of this similar issues. Not as severe as mine, but he too would rather eat quietly somewhere else than in a restaurant. I'm a little more out than he is because I'm married and my husband likes to once in a while go out to eat in a quiet location. I still don't care for it, but I do it because I know it makes him happy. Coping strategies. Patients often develop complex personal coping strategies such as changing diet texture, which may not always be evidence-based. For me, that is soups. If I'm suffering in a great deal of pain, I find liquid to be my go-to. I don't care for teas. Actually, I'm not fond of them at all. But I know with this, it will help me. I'm also going to start getting more involved with in our woods to be able to find raspberry leaves to turn into tea. I like the sound of mullein to help with lung issues and inflammation. Dandelions, there's dandelion tea and salves and stuff that I'm looking into. I'm trying to lean towards herbal remedies due to the fact that my doctor is really pushing for a hysterectomy, and I don't want to do that. You know why? Because hysterectomies for people that have fibromyalgia can cause more severe pain. So now another subject, people that have dysphagia also deal with, like I said, the nervous system is messed up, so you have flare-ups of things. One for me is sores. I can sometimes get a sore upper on my mouth up here, where it's like scratched or irritated, or the skin will come off. There we go with the verbs again. Excuse me. I will also deal with like if I bite something and it scratches in my mouth automatically attacks it, which I'm looking into getting checked for MCAS next because it may be an issue as well. And it'll be sore, and I'm constantly always having to Listerine or hydrogen peroxide in my mouth to make sure that there's no way that it'll get infected. So let's explain this here. Sore, painful, and ulcerated mouths are recognized, though sometimes overlooked, symptoms of fibromyalgia, often linked to chronic inflammation, stress, secondary issues like, I may pronounce this wrong, Sjogren's syndrome. These oral issues can present as burning sensations, chronic ulcers, or dry mouth, which often worsen during flares. So I hope that explains some of it. These are the symptoms that I deal with this right now, and it can vary. Some days it's my mouth, some days it's my neck. I've had inflammation in my eyes, and I've had to go get eye drops and take Benadryl to calm the nerve down. It's just a weird thing. Now, last here is management and treatment strategies. Speech and language, which I've had, are critical to assessing and managing dysphagia in this population. Multidisciplinary team management often requires collaboration between doctors, speech therapists, dentists, and gastroenterologists, also therapists. So keep that in mind. If you have DID and you're dealing with fibro and this particular issue, connect everybody you can. Right now, I'm dealing with my doctor fighting with me on some of this. She doesn't specialize in fibromyalgia, and she's the only doctor available after mine retired. The doctor I had, and I'll just say it, Dr. Laura, she was very understanding, and she was my doctor for 11 years. The new doctors I have, they don't seem to understand pain, and they don't seem to understand DID or CPTSD or fibro or degenerative disease or DIBS. And then there's this, oh, well, if you just change your diet, or well, if you just do this. And I'm doing all that. I'm changing my diet. I'm drinking anti-inflammatory foods, trying to manage naturally. I don't want to be put on Lyrica. I don't want to be put on, what's the other one? There's so many different things they want to pop you full of, and all of them have side effects, which make my nervous system worse. And I'm already autoimmune, so yeah. On the bottom, medical management. Addressing pain and inflammation is crucial, though some medications might contribute to dry mouth. A factor is swallowing issues. So then that's why it's like natural. I want to keep it as natural as possible. Biggest change I've noticed trying to control this, a vibration plate, a vagus nerve stimulator, which is, you can go to my prior videos to see those items. They're a little spendy, but worth it in the long run. That and changing your diet to an anti-inflammatory diet can be very beneficial. I've noticed less IBS flares with the anti-inflammatory diet. As far as the fibromyalgia, I'm getting older. I'm in my 40s, so I'm wondering if the change is coming, and that could be the reason for flare-ups. I really don't know yet, but I will definitely keep you informed. All I can say is if you have these issues, you have my sympathy. Hang in there. If you're watching my videos, connect all them doctors. If you can get them to connect, and if one isn't working, find a new one. You know, keep working at it. That's all I have today, guys, and you have a great day, and I'll be back on my feet. I always do. So, loves.